Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT Wealth. In today's video, we're taking a look at a penny stock that analysts have rated a strong buy and thinks has over 100% growth potential. Plus, the company is working on some really exciting stuff. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Today, we are taking a look at a penny stock that is in the biopharma industry and whose company is working on some pretty exciting treatments. Now, analysts have rated this stock a strong buy. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at what analysts are predicting for the stock's future, as well as what this company is working on. And of course, guys, as this is a penny stock, it is time for a very important disclosure. Now, penny stocks are extremely volatile and risky. There is no guarantee of their success and they can fluctuate greatly. Before making any investment decision, make sure you understand the company you're investing in, the risks that you're taking, and the time frame you're willing to ride out some of that volatility. The price targets we're looking at today are 1 year price targets from analysts. So they're based on catalyst coming over the next 12 months, not in the next 12 days. So understand if you're looking for a longer term investment that you're willing to ride out some big waves, or if you're just looking for something short term. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out some of the great links in our description, which includes one of my favorite resources, what I use to screen penny stocks like this, and that is DRRX. Their free plan has a lot of amazing content, but the premium and ultimate come with some fantastic tools. So if you're looking to sign up, make sure you use that link down below to let them know I sent you. Okay, without further delay, the penny stock that we are taking a look at today is DRRX Corp. They trade under the ticker DRRX and are currently at $2.62 per share. And there are currently 5 analyst ratings on the DRRX Corp stock. It comes in as a unanimous strong buy rating, and the average price target is $6.75 for nearly a 160% potential upside over the next 12 months. And some of those most recent ratings come within the last 2 weeks. We have 2 buy ratings with $8 price targets for about 207% potential upside, and one $5 price target for a 92% potential upside. On our top smart score, it scores a 10 out of 10 for outperform, seeing strong buy consensus among the analysts, bullish blogger opinions, and very positive DRRX investors' sentiment. So exciting growth potential there. But now let's take a look at what DRRX Corp actually does. Now I'm going to start off with one of their most recent successes that caused a bit of growth in the stock, but then take a look at their pipeline and what further catalysts we can expect to see in this coming year. First of all, DRRX is committed to transforming the treatment of acute organ injury and chronic liver diseases by advancing novel and life-saving therapies based on its endogenous epigenetic regulator program. In very exciting news, the company recently received FDA approval for one of their drugs, Pozimir. Now, in layman's terms, Pozimir is basically a non-opioid injectable painkiller that lasts for 72 hours and is being currently used in post-shoulder surgeries. This received FDA approval on February 1st in arthroscopic subacromial decompression, or shoulder surgery, and is the only sustained-release bupivacaine product providing up to 72 hours of post-surgical anesthesia. It's a non-narcotic, single interoperative application addresses a market of over 600,000 annual cases, and DRRX holds worldwide rights. Pozimir is administered into the subacromial space under arthroscopic guidance, where it can directly address the source of post-surgical pain. This FDA approval provides an important new option to help orthopedic surgeons in their efforts to minimize opioid use while managing acute pain for up to 72 hours after this painful surgery. Hearing from TJ Gann, from the Department of Anesthesiology at Stony Brook University Renaissance School of Medicine, he said the first 72 hours after surgery are typically when patients experience the most severe post-surgical pain. So a new sustained release product providing continuous anesthesia during this critical period is a welcome addition to the armamentarium for anesthesiologists and surgeons, especially as we aim to reduce the use of post-surgical opioids whenever possible. So this is pretty huge that in those first 72 hours after a very painful surgery, patients do not have to rely on opioids. Now, it is currently just being used in these shoulder surgeries, and I'm obviously no doctor, but I can't help but imagine that this could eventually expand to other situations and surgeries, from knees to hips, and evolving from there. We know that the opioid crisis is huge right now, so any steps to mitigating and helping solve this are amazing. Now, after this FDA approval came out, the direct stock saw a jump up of about 34%. So that jump up occurred around February 2nd to 3rd there, but since then we have seen it cool off a little bit. And that is because just after that price jumped up, Direct Corporation announced pricing of a $42.5 million public offering of common stock. So smart move on the company's part to take advantage of that price jump and raise some funds. But now let's get into what other catalysts they're working on for this next year. The main drug in their pipeline right now is DRRX for its potential in alcohol-associated hepatitis. Now, alcohol hepatitis is a serious acute disease that has no approved therapies. There are more than 122,000 U.S. hospitalizations per year, and more than half of AH patients are 40 to 60 years old. Now, there is no approved treatment, and stopping alcohol consumption is not sufficient in many moderate and severe patients. ALD, or alcohol liver disease, including AH, is the leading cause of liver transplantation, but long waiting period, a burdensome selection process, and a life-altering procedure that costs more than $800,000. On top of that, alcohol hepatitis mortality rates haven't changed in 50 years. And there is an average mortality rate of 26% within 28 days after admission and 29% at 90 days after admission. Now, the DRRX drug is in phase 2A trials and are seeing some very promising results. They are seeing 74% of all patients being discharged in less than 4 days after receiving a single dose of DRRX and 67% of severe patients in the same. On top of that, there were no serious adverse events attributed to the trial drug. There was no discontinuations, early withdrawal, or termination of the trial drug or participation due to any AEs. There was one case where there was basically a mild rash. Now, on top of that, and even more impressive, is that 100% of patients survived through the 28-day follow-up period. That is compared to that historical mortality rate of 26% in those 28 days. So DRRX has the potential to be the first approved therapy for AH, but it's also being looked at for some other uses too. It is currently in a phase 2 safety and efficacy trial for hospitalized rotavirus patients and has seen positive phase 1b data for NASH. As far as the next steps go for DRRX, they have received Fast Track Designation from the FDA, and their robust survival benefit may support NDA filing. So it'll be exciting to keep an eye on that and see where we end up in the trials throughout 2021. Taking a quick look at their financial overview, they have a market cap of about $583 million, cash and investments of nearly $50 million, and debt of about $20 million. Included is federal net operating loss credits of $359 million. So there we have a biopharma penny stock company working on some pretty interesting drugs that target some important needs. Now, analysts think that they have some great growth potential over this next year. But like I said before, keep in mind that those are 12-month price targets. So you might be waiting a bit for some of those catalysts to come down the road. Just always make sure you understand your time frame and risk tolerance and what type of volatility you're willing to ride out. These videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock. You need to make sure that you're doing your own research and due diligence before making any investment decision. And with penny stocks, try not to invest any more than you're willing to lose. With that being said, you guys know I love hearing from you, so make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of this penny stock and which others are catching your eyes lately? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. If you made it all the way to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and cheers.